The Vatican City stands still. Ancient walls whisper secrets. These walls have witnessed centuries of history, power, and intrigue. They have seen the rise and fall of empires, the coronation of popes, and the silent prayers of millions. But now, they stand as silent sentinels to a brewing storm, a storm that has been foretold for centuries. Inside, a power struggle of immense proportions is unfolding. The corridors of power are filled with whispers and shadows as influential figures maneuver for control. The stakes have never been higher, and the outcome could reshape the very foundation of the Catholic Church. At the heart of it all, Pope Francis. A man of humility and compassion, he has captured the hearts of millions. Yet behind his gentle demeanor lies a burden of immense responsibility. The world knows him as the leader of the Catholic Church. He is a beacon of hope for many, a symbol of faith and resilience. But his role is not just ceremonial, it is deeply spiritual and profoundly influential. But could he be much more? Could there be a deeper, more enigmatic purpose to his papacy? A purpose that ties him to an ancient prophecy that has haunted the Church for centuries? Could he be the final piece in an ancient prophecy, destined to reshape the world as we know it? The Prophecy of Saint Malachy, a 12th century archbishop, has long been a source of fascination and fear. For centuries, a chilling prediction has loomed over the Catholic Church. This prophecy, shrouded in mystery and controversy, lists 112 popes, each described by a cryptic phrase. The Prophecy of Saint Malachy, a 12th century archbishop, lists 112 popes, each described by a cryptic phrase. These phrases have been the subject of much debate and interpretation over the years. Most scholars dismiss it as a clever forgery. They argue that the prophecy was created to influence the election of future popes. Yet the uncanny accuracy of many past descriptions cannot be easily ignored. But the accuracy of many past descriptions is unsettling. Each pope, from the time of Saint Malachy to the present, seems to fit the cryptic phrases with eerie precision. And now, we stand at the precipice. The final pope, according to the prophecy, is upon us. The world watches with bated breath as the prophecy's final chapter unfolds. Pope Francis, the 112th pope, his every move is scrutinized, his every word analyzed. The weight of history rests heavily on his shoulders. The final entry, Peter the Roman. This enigmatic phrase has sparked countless theories and speculations. Who is Peter the Roman? Is it a symbolic reference, or a literal one? His papacy, according to the prophecy, will end in cataclysm. The world stands on the brink as the shadow of Saint Malachy looms large over the Vatican. The future is uncertain, and the prophecy's final revelation remains shrouded in mystery. Rumors swirl around the Vatican like incense smoke, thick and pervasive, seeping into every corner of the ancient city. Pope Francis, a man known for his vigor and connection to the people, is ailing. His once energetic presence, a beacon of hope and reform, now seems dimmed by the weight of his own frailty. His recent hospitalization, officially attributed to a respiratory infection, has deepened the shadows of doubt. The faithful and the curious alike wonder about the true state of his health. Official statements paint a picture of recovery, assuring the world that the Pope is on the mend. Yet, these reassurances do little to quell the growing unease. But whispers from within the Vatican walls tell a different story. These hushed conversations hint at a more serious condition, one that could have profound implications for the future of the Church. The Pope's health has been a growing concern. His visible struggle during public appearances has not gone unnoticed, raising questions about his ability to continue leading the Church. His recent illness is just the latest in a string of ailments. Over the years, he has battled recurring lung issues, lingering pain from surgeries and increasing difficulty walking. Recurring lung issues, lingering pain from surgeries and increasing difficulty walking have plagued him. Each ailment chips away at his strength, leaving him more vulnerable with each passing day. His once powerful voice, often raised in defense of the poor and marginalized, has weakened to a whisper. The man who once spoke with such conviction now struggles to be heard. Is this simply the frailty of an aging pontiff? Or is there something more sinister at play, a hidden force working against him? Or is something more, something far more calculated, at play? The answers remain shrouded in mystery as the world watches and waits, hoping for clarity in these uncertain times. Pope Francis is not just a spiritual leader. His papacy has been defined by a bold engagement with global politics and diplomacy. His calls for action on climate change, his condemnation of economic inequality, his outreach to other faiths, these have made him a figure of immense influence on the world stage. He has met with world leaders, brokered peace deals, and challenged the very foundations of global power structures. His papacy has coincided with a period of intense geopolitical upheaval. Is it merely coincidence, or has Pope Francis been playing a far more intricate role than anyone imagined? A role perhaps ordained centuries ago, waiting for the right moment. Section 4, Whispers of Orchestration. The timing of the Pope's declining health is, at the very least, curious. It comes at a pivotal moment in history, a time of great uncertainty and transformation. Global institutions are being reshaped, economic systems are teetering on the brink. A new world order seems to be emerging from the ashes of the old. Could Pope Francis's failing health be part of a larger plan? A planned transition of power, orchestrated by forces unseen, to usher in this new era? Whispers of secret societies pulling the strings echo through the corridors of power. Is the papacy, a symbol of tradition and continuity, being used as a pawn in a much bigger game? Section 5. The Vatican's reach. The Vatican is a place of immense wealth and influence. Its reach extends far beyond the spiritual realm. It holds vast investments, influences global policy, and commands the allegiance of over 1 billion people worldwide. In the wrong hands, this power could be used to manipulate global events, to steer the course of history towards a predetermined end. Some believe that the Vatican is already deeply entangled in the machinations of global power. They point to its close ties to powerful financial institutions, its involvement in international organizations, and its growing influence within the United Nations. Is the Vatican, under the guise of spiritual leadership, actively shaping the future of our world? Section 6. Shadows and Secrets. The Vatican has always been shrouded in secrecy. Its archives hold ancient texts and hidden knowledge, guarded by generations of sworn protectors. Rumors persist of secret societies operating within the Church, their influence reaching the highest levels of power. Could these shadowy groups be the true architects of the changes we are witnessing? The names whispered in hushed tones: the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the Bilderberg Group, their goals, shrouded in mystery, their methods, clandestine and far-reaching. Are these groups merely the stuff of conspiracy theories? Or do they hold the key to understanding the events unfolding around us, including the fate of Pope Francis? Section 7. A world transformed. The world watches and waits with bated breath as the heart of the Catholic Church stands at a crossroads. The eyes of millions are fixed on the Vatican, a place steeped in history and tradition, now facing unprecedented challenges and opportunities. Pope Francis's every move, every word, every breath is scrutinized for clues to his health and his intentions. His actions are not just the concern of the faithful, but of the entire world, as his influence extends far beyond the spiritual realm. Every gesture, every prayer, every public appearance is analyzed, dissected, and discussed. The stakes have never been higher. The future of the Catholic Church hangs in the balance. The decisions made within these hallowed walls will ripple outwards, affecting not just the 1.3 billion Catholics around the globe, but also the geopolitical landscape. The Church's role in global affairs, its stance on social issues, and its ability to adapt to a rapidly changing world are all under intense scrutiny. But the implications extend far beyond the walls of the Vatican. The world is interconnected like never before, and the decisions made here will have far-reaching consequences. From the bustling streets of New York to the remote villages in Africa, the influence of the Vatican is felt everywhere. The global community watches, waits, and wonders what the future holds. Is this the beginning of the end as foretold by the Prophecy of Saint Malachy? This ancient prophecy, shrouded in mystery and intrigue, has long fascinated scholars and believers alike. It speaks of a final pope, a time of great tribulation, and the end of an era. As the world grapples with uncertainty, these old texts take on new significance, fueling speculation and debate. Will Pope Francis be the last pope, his reign marking the end of an era? Or will he be the catalyst for a new beginning, a transformative figure who leads the Church into a new age of enlightenment and renewal? His papacy is a pivotal moment in history, one that could define the future of the Catholic Church for generations to come. Or is this a moment of profound transformation, a chance for the world to break free from the shackles of the past and embrace a new future? The challenges we face are immense, but so are the opportunities. This could be a time of great change, a turning point that ushers in a new era of understanding, cooperation, and progress. The world stands on the brink, poised between the past and the future. The answers, like the truth itself, remain elusive, hidden in the shadows of history and power. As we look to the future, we must also look to the past, seeking wisdom and guidance from the lessons of history. The path ahead is uncertain, but it is also full of potential. The world watches, waits, and hopes for a brighter tomorrow.